Well, this video is terrible and extremely out of date, so I think it's about time to remake it. I've searched the internet far and wide in an attempt to figure out the best possible pieces to turn all of the Life Series members' skins into LEGO minifigures. Specifically, I will be trying to create the most iconic and recognizable skins that the creators use, because some members do switch their skins a lot. But before we start today's tutorial, make sure to leave a like and comment who's your favorite figure. Also, I'm trying to get more subscribers than there are people in Wyoming, so hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. One more thing to note on how this video is going to work, you're going to see these little number codes pop up around the video, and that's the unique number that every LEGO piece has. If you take that number and type it into a website called Bricklink, then that will show you every set and minifigure that piece has ever appeared in. So now that you know what the numbers do, let's go ahead and start the video. First up on the list is Grian. We'll start by using this tan hairpiece, then I like to use this robin head for the hilarious grin he has on his face, use this red sweater piece from Ron Weasley, and then finally use a pair of dark gray legs, and there you go, that's Grian. If you want a little bit of extra detail, you can use these printed legs. For Mumbo, we are going to use this classic black hairpiece. The face is from Neville because I like the expressions. We are going to grab this mustache piece, and for the torso, either use this newer tuxedo or this classic one. Then we use those black legs, and that's Mumbo. For Scar, we are going to grab this dark brown hairpiece, this face from Spider-Man, and then you have multiple options for the torso. Scar's skin kind of has an aviator vibe going on, so you can match that with this torso, but if you want something a little more generic, you can use this Indiana Jones piece. For Scar's legs, I would either go with this one for color accuracy, or this one to shake up the colors a little bit. And that's Good Times with Scar. For Impulse, we are going to grab that classic hairpiece again, but this time in brown. For the face, I've been using this one, but Impulse's skin does have some stubble on it, so if you want to include that, then I would consider using one of the Indiana Jones faces, or maybe this face from the Winter Soldier. We're going to grab these short sleeves from Ethan Hunt and put them on the torso of Black Vulcan. LEGO hasn't made a black shirt with the letter I in yellow, so this is as close as we can get. This at least does represent the V in Impulse SV, and it also makes him ripped. If you want to go the non-purist route, I use a plain black torso and make the eye out of yellow clay. Then finally, we are going to use this pair of dual molded legs, and there you go, Impulse. For Jimmy of Solidarity Gaming, I like to use this hairpiece, but this one is a little more accurate. Use this face from Luke Skywalker, and then I like to use this jacket. LEGO hardly makes short sleeve figures, so we have to skip that detail, and finally use either black legs or dual molded black legs for that little bit of extra detail. And that's Jimmy. For Pearlescent Moon, we will be creating the Scarlet Pearl version. This hairpiece from Hermione fits perfectly, and we are going to put that on Leia's head. Take this red jacket from Star-Lord and put it on these legs from Jurassic Park, and then you've got Pearl. And you can switch these pieces out if you just want a normal Pearl. For Skizzleman, we will be using this face and hair from Poe Dameron, then the torso and legs from this Harry Potter minifigure. Rip off those sleeves and replace it with tan ones, and then you've got Skiz. For Zombie Cleo's Jazzercise outfit, grab this hairpiece from Ginny Weasley, take the face and arms from Sally, put them on the torso and legs of the dance instructor, and then you've got Zombie Cleo. For Scott or Smager, we'll need a blue hairpiece. LEGO hasn't made a ton of these, so our options are pretty much going to be Sabine or this cyborg. I would choose this face from the Twilight set. Grab this torso or this torso, and then put all of that on this pair of legs, and there's Smager. You can switch out the blue jacket for this green one for more Life Series accuracy. For BOO, this skin is basically impossible to make puristly. Here's what mine looks like, but we'll make this skin instead. Grab this black hairpiece again, put it on Ned's face, this torso from the Fast and Furious, use these legs for the ripped jeans look and the white shoes, then switch out the arms and hands, and then you've got BOO. For LD Shadow Lady, use either this hairpiece or this one, use the head from Rey, then this dark blue torso, and then finally this leg piece from Fantastic Beast, and there you've got Lizzie. You can switch out the arms for this one for a little more added detail. For Ren the dog, use either this hairpiece or this one if you want the added ears. For the face, LEGO has basically made one figure with sunglasses and facial hair, and it's this one. So for today, we are going to skip the glasses and use this face from Aragorn. Use this red torso with suspenders, and then these legs from Sonic. Switch the hands out, and then you've got Ren Diggity Dog. For Gemini Tay, use this common red hairpiece, this face from Hermione, then grab this overall piece from the farmer, put it on these ripped jeans, and there you go, now you have Gem. For Smalsh Beans, your only option for a hairpiece with brown and green is this one. Use this face from Star-Lord, and then grab this white and brown torso, put it on Obi-Wan's legs, and then you've got Joel. For Etho, you'll want to grab this hairpiece from Overwatch, then you need to choose if you'd rather have the red eye or the headband. If you want the headband, grab this head from Batman, and if you want the one eye, grab this one from Overwatch. Stick on the mask, and then take the torso from this Bane figure, these arms from Ethan Hunt, and finally these legs from the Muppets. Put it all together, and then you've got Etho. For Big B, you are going to want to grab the face and hair from Daryl, this torso from Harry Potter, and then these blue jeans. And then you've got Big B. For Tango Tech, go ahead and grab this hairpiece from Draco Malfoy, this head from Superman, the backside of this robot torso, these legs from Star-Lord, and these arms from Rocket Raccoon, and that's Tango, Rage Edition. And finally, last but not least, Martin from In the Littlewood. Grab this hairpiece from Ninjago, this face from Ron Weasley, this torso from Shaggy, and then these legs from Adventure Time. Put that together and you have Martin. And that's everyone. Sorry about these janky renders of the completed figs at the end. I don't have every piece listed in this video, but I wanted to show you how to make the best possible figure, and I thought that this was the best way to do it. And honestly, some of these replications turned out so well that I want to go out and buy these pieces myself. I'm especially happy with how accurate Zombie Cleo, Etho, and Tango all turned out. Some of these are basically what I already have. Your Grian, Scar, and Mumbo all fall into that category. And some figures I found out while making this how I can upgrade with my own pieces, like switching out Jimmy and Impulse's legs. But that's enough of my thoughts. What are yours? What figure do you think turned out the best, and which one is your personal favorite? I'd love to hear y'all's comments down below. In other news, Wildlife All Deaths is going well. It's fully filmed by this point and just needs to be edited, so that should be out in about 2 weeks from now. I had a lot of fun filming it, and by the looks of how Past Life is going, I'm going to have a blast animating the square hole and... Huh? What? What do you mean someone got an octo kill? Oh, Grian was involved. Never mind, that makes sense. Anyways, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on Wildlife and Past Life in LEGO.